Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight, a delicious brothy potato soup inspired by my mother-in-law, Judy. So come and see how we make this. Okay, now we're going to go over the ingredients. This is a super simple soup. Super simple soup. Okay. This is inspired by my mother-in-law Judy's potato soup, and Rick really enjoys it. It's a brothy potato soup. It's not a creamy soup, and it's not a thick soup. It's just a really delicious soup. So what we're going to start with is I have about 2 to 3 pounds of potatoes. These are Yukon Golds that I have peeled and diced. And then we're going to have about 2 cups each of diced carrot, diced onion, and diced celery. And they are diced pretty small, but not minced. You want these to cook pretty evenly with the potatoes. We're also have a half a pound, so this is a half a pound of bacon that I rendered off in my stock pot, and I still have the bacon renderings in the stock pot. So we're going to use the drippings to saute our vegetables. And then I have, this is soup base. I'm going to use the water that's in this bowl here with the potatoes. But I'm going to also use, this is a chicken soup base, so it's chicken stock that I reconstituted. It's a paste. It's chicken soup paste kind of base. It's called Better Than Bouillon, and it's an organic version, and it's very, very delicious, and I love it. So I have about 4 teaspoons in here, so it's ultra concentrated. So once we add it to the soup, it's going to level out. We're also going to add some salt and pepper to taste, to make this taste the way we want it. And no other seasonings. This is super simple and super easy. So we're going to move over to the stove and we're going to start this soup, and we're going to show you how we do it. All right, we're over at the stove, and here are the bacon drippings from rendering off that half pound of bacon. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to toss all of my vegetables right here in the pot. This is the best way to get a good flavor base for your soup. So just saute these off for a few minutes. Don't go crazy. You don't have to cook it to death. You don't have to even wait for the onion to get tender. You just want to get these all mixed in there and maybe bring up some of that fond off the bottom of the pan. You see all that brown on the bottom of the pan. This stuff, that equals flavor. So you want to get that up, and you want to get it into your soup base. There might even be some pieces of bacon in there. And you see, just coming in contact with those chopped veggies, that brown is coming right up off the bottom of the pan. And that's how you want it. The rest of it's going to come up when we put the liquid in here. So don't worry. We're going to hold off on the bacon until the end. We're going to want all of our veggies and our potatoes to cook in this flavorful broth. And I have my burner set at about a medium high. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not even going to wait. It's going to be shocking. I'm going to put that soup base right in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my potatoes and the water that they were soaking in there. Give everything a good stir. And I'm going to grab a spoon and I'm just going to taste the broth. I might need to add a little more water because we want it to cover. It's got good flavor already. It's still got a little raw taste to it, of course, because the veggies are still raw. So don't worry. I'm going to get a couple more cups of water. This really is an eyeball thing, folks. Depending on how many pounds of potatoes you use, this is definitely, that's better. One of those recipes where you can stretch it. You can add ham to this if you like. You can add smoked sausage to it later if you like. If you like a creamier soup in the end, I'll tell you how to get that 2 different ways. And what we're going to do now is we're going to set this, we're going to bring it to a boil. We're going to turn it down to medium. We're going to let this simmer for about a half an hour. We're going to check it. And when we get ready to do that, we'll bring you back so you can see that the potatoes are tender and everything is the way it's supposed to be. So when it's time to do that, we'll be back and we'll move forward. Right, our soup has simmered, and you can see it's still nice and brothy. It's not thick. It's just perfect. Now, the only other thing we're going to add to this is some cracked black pepper, about a teaspoon. Stir it on in there. And we've tasted this. I don't think it needs any more salt, personally. No. If you want, you can just let your guests, or whoever's eating it, salt their own. And we're going to...
Get it all out there.
Okay, honey. Sorry. Okay. Wow. Just stir
No bacon left behind.
Okay. Just stir the cooked bacon back into this soup, and dinner's ready. So we're going to go and fix you a bowl of this delicious soup, and I'm going to give you a little more insight to this because we just got off the phone with Rick's folks. Okay, and there you have it. A beautiful cup of hot, brothy potato soup, Judy style. Now, we just got off the phone with Rick's folks because today is their anniversary. They got married on Veterans Day. And so happy anniversary, John and Judy.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
I asked John, when I said happy anniversary, I asked him how many years. And he said, 26. And I said... He said 26 happily married years. And I said, how many unhappily? He said, that's not bad for 52 years, is it? So, or 53. I can't remember now if he said 52 or 53. Anyway, then we got Mom on the phone, and Rick did not remember that his mother puts dumplings, of all things, in her potato soup. I got everything else right. And she slices her potatoes instead of cubes them. But I'm making it my way, and that's okay. That's what we're all supposed to do. Make it your own. So maybe the next time I make this, I will make it just like Judy does, and I'll put some dumplings in it. I never would have thought to put dumplings in potato soup, but go figure. So that's how you make a Judy-inspired potato soup. I hope that you try this. I hope that you enjoy it. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!